Welcome, everybody, to WTN Summer Slam Chat. I'm Big Red, and I'm with my friend, JLB Justin.
How goes it?
How's everything?
Everything is everything, good sir. What? It's amazing how Rampage is probably more exciting than SummerSlam tonight.
Yeah.
But, obviously, with everything with CM Punk, of course, that's a big deal. But yeah, we're here to talk about SummerSlam, I guess. But just, it's a weird
hard to talk about SummerSlam for what yesterday happened. I know.
That's it. And it's a Saturday. So it's really weird to me that we're. So, can't complain, man. I guess we should maybe do the elephant in the room. What did you think of the CM Punk situation?
Oh, I was pumped. Like, my son was sleeping, my wife was sleeping, so I couldn't really scream as loud as I wanted. But I knew it was going to happen.
Right.
But when it was going to happen, we didn't know.
Right.
So when that happened, I was like, what the fuck? I was pumped. I'm like, I woke up with his theme song in my head.
Yeah, I was literally listening to his theme song not all day there. I listened to it once or twice, but like just to get myself pumped. But it also had me thinking too, man. I'm like, what if this is still trolling? He released apparently a movie on Friday, Jacob's Ladder or whatever on Shudder. I'm like, okay, is he just trolling? But I was also like, Tony Khan can't not have Punk show up because of all the hype, right? Like
exactly. Because if he's
too much,
if there was of all the hype and they didn't do nothing, just close the doors on Elite. Just like it's okay, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, people would be disappointed, but I don't know if people would just not watch anymore. I think that's maybe a bit extreme, but they maybe not for us necessarily, but the crowd that's there paying the tickets. So many
especially
people
in Chicago.
there, especially in Chicago. Forget about it. There would have been a riot for sure. So really liked how they did that, and the fact that they started off the show with CM Punk. Mm-hmm. I like that because everyone was expecting it, right? No one was really going to pay attention to anything else. Everyone was going to chant CM Punk throughout the entire card. So they just said, screw it. Let's go. Cult of Personality plays. Bam. It's clobbering time. And I liked it. I liked how they started it off. And aside from that, they really didn't have much else on the Jurassic Express match was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, like I said before.
Right. You bounced it. Just too much energy. Yeah, for sure.
It's like when you play like a video game, like example, like a hockey game, and then it's just a soccer game that's like really slower.
Right.
I was like that. Oh no, I can't.
No. It's for sure. It was. First of all, TSN only played it at 11 o'clock, and I had to find some kind of stream to watch it at 10.
See, TSN gives it on television at 11. But if you
but don't are they always going to do Rampage at 11, or is it just because of CFL?
I don't know, but
I think it's a CFL thing.
But I watch it from 10 on the TSN amp.
Oh, snap. Can you cast on the TSN app?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll check that next time. I had to go through my pirate ways to try and stream it because
I found out on the first Rampage that you could do that.
Okay, duly noted. I'll try that next time.
So that's what I do. If I don't see it at 10 o'clock on TSN, I go to the application.
That's fair. Nice.
I'm not gonna wait an extra hour to watch. I'll just record it or whatever.
That's fair. So. Also, I mean, just in case people didn't watch Rampage, I guess, guys, Darby Allin, CM Punk happening all out September 5th. That's what you got the gist out of Rampage. So CM Punk is wrestling right away. It's not a one-off on pay-per-view. Exactly.
So to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. Okay. We're going to start with this.
You're gonna have to start somewhere. There's a lot of crappy matches, so might as well.
I when I did this PowerPoint, I'm like, okay, you know what? We're gonna start crap, and then we're gonna go down to the good stuff.
The one match of good stuff. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
What do you think of this?
I mean, look, I think this is the time Dewdrop is gonna bounce. You know what I mean? She's gonna no longer be part of the evolution. It's been too long, man. Like, just let's scrap this. Let Dewdrop do her own thing. She's a great wrestler. Well, she was at least in NXT, but you know how they treat NXT people. So
yeah, but I don't understand why they brought her back. Like, you release actual good talent, but yet you bring her. She doesn't.
Who, you referring to Dewdrop?
No, I'm referring.
Oh, Eva. Okay.
No, Dewdrop is actually wrestled.
Yeah, she's there for eye candy. She was there for eye candy before. No offense, I don't mean to be whatever, but that's what she is. She can't wrestle. You would have thought her being off all this time, hey, maybe she got some wrestling abilities. No bueno, not even. So I don't know. Vince must like her or something. Like, he must like whatever. Oh, you sell whatever. But
it's the looks. It's the sexual appeal. It's the because she can't wrestle.
No, I don't know
at all.
She's literally just there for her looks. She's like back in the old school Divas Revolution days, you know, where it was just hotties who could kind of wrestle. But Eva's just there she has a great gimmick, I guess. You know what I mean? Where she's kind of a bitch, but
it's the same gimmick as Carmella, just that she's on Raw. Pretty much.
That's valid. Yeah, that's true. So not even that creative.
Well, don't get started with creative, please. More than 2 hours.
That's valid. That's a valid point. Oh man, yeah. But I mean, I say. I mean, Eva can't be winning this. I think it's got to be Bliss taking it. She's going to do some kind of hypnotized power trip on Dewdrop. Dewdrop's going to like drop. She's only facing Eva though, right? Dewdrop is just going to be in the back.
Well, at the moment, yeah, but you never know. They might like.
Well, I mean, whatever, ringside. Yeah. But she's literally facing Eva Marie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they might switch it. Maybe they're gonna say, you know what, it's supposed to be me, but I'm gonna make Dewdrop wrestle. So maybe Dewdrop is their first SummerSlam match too.
Oh, okay, yeah,
because later, we don't know. I don't know.
Unless they make it all cinematic, it's gonna be a whole cinematic fiasco, fire, flames, whatever.
Please don't.
And then, I mean, at this rate, that's what you're gonna have to do with this, though. You're gonna have to make it a cinematic thing. If it's Eva Marie, whatever, fighting, you're going to have to make it cinematic. Dewdrop comes out. She's going to try to get involved. She hypnotizes Dewdrop. Dewdrop drops Eva. And then I hope this is the breakup of Eva and Eva. Fuck, I can't say the name properly. Eva or Eva and Dewdrop. And this is done. This is done. Maybe we see Shayna. I'm happy for a little surprise. Maybe we see Shayna come out or something, do something again with Bliss, but make it at least a decent storyline. Because I have no clue what the hell they're doing with Shayna. She hasn't been there in a hot minute. So I'm a very big Shayna Baszler fan. Okay. Although this was crap with what she did with Bliss, I still want to see her on TV. So I'd be down for a Shayna thing too.
And would you think the gimmick with of Bliss, since Ray's not there no more, are they gonna keep it, or do you think they're gonna try to like bring her back to where she was before? Because without Ray, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, she does Bliss amazing.
It's amazing.
She does what she can with it. It's just kind of over now. Like, Bliss, I want you to wrestle again. You're missing out on the women's competition that's there. We're missing out on seeing great matches with you. I guess I feel like maybe once Elias, there's rumors that once he transforms into the new Fiend is what the rumor is. Really? Well, Elias is dead. I've heard that. I don't know, but he seems very demonic, right? So whether it would be him making his own cult again or whatever, it looks like he's going more that demonic route.
So they're trying to replace Bray.
That's what I'm thinking. Wow. I don't know how Elias will do with that. He certainly looks like he could be a grungy, crypty gimmick character, but we'll see. So
Okay.
Bliss taking this for me. What about you? What are you thinking?
Oh, Bliss is gonna win because
Okay.
if you make Bliss lose,
Yeah, exactly.
but again, we're talking about creative.
Yep.
We're talking about WWE, so anything's possible.
Anything is possible in the WWE. Nope.
Yeah, anything's possible.
So that's done. And dare I even say this is going to be the first match or the kickoff? Probably the first match, not necessarily the kickoff.
I think the kickoff. Is there a kickoff? There's always a kickoff.
There's always a kickoff.
It might be the U.S. title.
Sheamus and
Yeah.
Who's Sheamus even fighting?
Priest. We're gonna get there.
Okay, fair enough.
Or it could be this.
Oh, jeez, definitely not on the kickoff. The day Drew McIntyre now goes on the kickoff. The day WWE really, really, really just lost any kind of faith in him.
I agree, but as a viewer, do you actually give a rat's ass about this?
Oh, of course not. I mean, look, I kind of like the gimmick at the beginning. Just there's something about Jinder where he always gets tied up in these freaking people who are in his little like group, and he's always surrounded by people. It's just like give the guy his own space, let him be him. Because every time they bring him back, it's just the same crap. We don't care. You know what I mean? And I guess they just don't know what to do with Drew. So Drew is just here. And yeah, Drew's winning, obviously. I don't see Drew losing.
I see him losing.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And I see the Greek Khali coming. Again.
Oh, Jesus. So they're going to do that again? Oh.
Because they can't have the two other guys.
Right, because they got injured or whatever, right?
No, because they're banned.
Yes, they're banned. Okay. Okay, I see why. Okay. Unless give me someone new, man. Give me someone new. Don't give me Great Khali.
Unless they have someone that we don't know. Oops.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, what's his whole thing now? He's still like he's not the modern day Maharaja anymore, right? He's just
He's still there.
Still this? Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm done. This match, I say Drew wins, but you're right. The other people are banned. I guess that would be interesting to see who the surprise is. It better not be the Great Khali because that's not a surprise.
Do any other how do I say this? Do I know what the hell did this happen here? Sorry. Give me a second. Do you know anyone from, I guess, Indian? Because he is Indian.
Is there any other Indian wrestlers though? Like
that we know?
That we know of? Maybe someone new, maybe someone in the performance center just came through, whatever. They can easily do that because no one's going to care about this match. So whoever helps them, oh, this guy came in. Okay, cool. Hopefully it's someone cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The poor guy is just always stuck in the same role.
Because if Jinder wins, I don't see him winning fair.
Right, for sure. It's kind of been his thing for like a hot minute now. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. Me personally, I have no desire to watch this.
I'm excited. I hope these matches are first because I'm working until 9. So I won't have to witness these shitty matches. I will have to go back and get the
It's gonna start with the world title.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, even if I miss Goldberg, I miss Goldberg. I mean, I'm kind of good, Yeah, but we'll see what happens. Just give me a surprise or something to make me somewhat interested, I guess. But Drew too, man. I don't know. Poor Drew. He won the title during the pandemic. That kind of didn't help him out. I think if there was a crowd, that would have really helped him out there too. And then people kind of lost interest. I guess lost interest in him because it was just always the same shit. That wasn't Drew's fault. That was maybe more creative. And then fans came back. It's like, let's get Drew the title off him. Poor guy.
That's the thing with the WWE. When they have like something that is working, they don't know how to transform it to something else. It just keeps going.
Well, there's that too, and the problem is you kind of used up Drew's stuff already. Like, kudos to Drew. He did great during the pandemic. At least he made it somewhat more interesting.
Mhm.
But then when crowds came back, you've kind of already did everything. Why you put it on Lashley, I don't know. MVP is good there, though. He helps that out a bit. But even Lashley, I'm not really caring. It's great that he won the title. Cool. Her business, I kind of like. But I'm just also kind of bored with that, too. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fans being just too ADD with things, too. I don't know. It's definitely WWE.
This, okay.
Go. You go first. I have a lot to say. I'll wait.
When I see this, like I told my friend Costa, it's a recycling match with Nikki Cross in it. I call her Nikki Cross. I don't call her a superhero, whatever crap her name is.
Almost a superhero, la.
Yeah, whatever.
It was her gimmick, bro. She made it up. She was the one that brought it to creative. So
really,
it was Nikki who thought of that. It wasn't a WWE thing because everyone was originally shitting on it because what is WWE creative doing? They're just rehashing superhero stuff, but it was actually Nikki Cross who had brought it to them. So
I did not know this.
Yeah. So for that, whatever. At least I'm just happy they took a wrestler's idea and made it into fruition, kind of thing. So it is what it is. It's not going so good, but you know.
But like, they couldn't give Nikki Cross the title when she was like with the
Sanity.
Yeah, that'll be see. If you put like what Bliss is doing, well, that spooky crap, and you put that with Nikki when she was going crazy, that'll be good shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you put those two now the way they were before. I mean,
right.
I'll be interested. But
the problem is Nikki is too hyper, right? So it might
when she was going crazy, that'll be good shit.
Yeah. You know, she's too hyper is the only thing. I guess she can maybe calm down and it would be fine.
I'll be interested, but
the problem is Nikki is...
Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that.
I was like, hearing myself.
What's going on? Echo. Yeah, I mean, you got to bring her back to... Honestly, she's been garbage since she left NXT, though. They haven't really done much with her. They haven't allowed her to really progress a lot. So,
but that's the problem with WWE. They take all the good talent they have from NXT. They're hot.
Yeah.
And then they come back. It's like NXT is like the college football. Okay. And then when you go up to the main roster, which is whatever they call the main roster, it's like the NFL. You can be great in college.
All right.
But in the pros, you're flat.
You can't even come. It's not them, though.
No,
that's the issue. You know,
I know it's not them, but if they have a little bit to do with it, because there's some wrestlers they get shitty stories,
right?
But they do something with it,
right?
You know, look, there were many stories that Bray had that weren't that good, but he made it happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, the whole Seth Rollins thing, right, wasn't great. The Hell in the Cell, that was, I don't know who thought of that. A lot of people hated that completely. No one was really necessarily turning on the Fiend, but he was kind of losing his edge. That's the problem with Bray, though. It's not a Bray situation, but maybe it also kind of is, too. Because although Bray is so creative, you know, we wanted him to get the world title. It did this, and then he got the world title, and then I think he lost it like 2 months later or something. And then there was something off. Like, again, I don't know if it's something Bray did or something WWE Creative wasn't allowing him to do, or we wanted it so bad. Maybe it's over the hype of the fans, too. We wanted it, we got it, and then... okay, what's next? You know what I mean? I don't know. But they definitely don't keep it on them long enough to tell, which is the issue, I guess, too.
Right. Before we move on, who's winning this? Okay, who do you want to win, and who do you think is going to win? That's
honestly, at this rate, you're not doing anything with Nikki as the champion. You're making her lose on Raw anyways, while she's the champion, and then she comes back. So if you're not going to use Nikki as the title, like, I'm happy she won, but at the end of the day, you're still, it's like as if she's not even the champion anyways. You're making her lose, you're making her win. I guess just give it to Charlotte. Give it back to Charlotte.
But she's a Flair. She doesn't deserve it.
Well, I mean, I'm done with Charlotte, though. Honestly, like, give me Rhea. I don't know, man. She's been champion, and I just didn't give a shit either. She's kind of ordered the same ordeal. She was in the minor leagues and then went to the big leagues, and they did nothing with her, and she wasn't as NXT as she was when she came to Raw sort of ordeal. So I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of seeing Flair and everything, but at the same time, they don't have anyone on Raw. So no offense to Rhea. Yeah? What? Sorry?
This is where Becky comes in. Becky's really missed.
Where's Asuka?
Where is Asuka?
You know what I mean? I saw rumors that it's nothing to do with COVID or whatever. They just have nothing for her. But yeah,
Stop. How don't you have anything for Asuka?
Well, I don't know. Who else do they have besides these three women on Raw? And forget about that can whatever for the title picture. Who else do you have?
I can't think of no one. Top of my head, I really have to look on the roster and see who.
Like what? You have Nia. Nia's on Raw, right? Or is Nia on SmackDown? Nia's on Raw, but Nia injures people, so you don't want to promote that. Bliss is doing her thing. She's not champion-esque. I don't think there's anyone really else on Raw necessarily. I'm only thinking SmackDown people, You have no one on Raw, so who is Asuka gonna face? So that's why you need Doudrop to be like her own identity. You know what I mean? Give us another person. All right, she's there. Where the hell's Tamina now? You know what I mean? Natalia's out. Yeah. But Tamina's on SmackDown, right?
Right. Well, technically, doesn't Tamina, since she's the part of the tag team champions, doesn't that go back and forth?
Are they still the tag team? They are, huh?
Yeah. They go back and forth that.
True. So, but I mean, you can't do anything. Maybe Natalia's out for 9 months. Tamina should come out and say, "Hey, I need a new partner. Let's do like a tournament to see who's eligible to be my partner or something." Or you know what I mean? Or go up to Nia or something and be like, "Hey, Nia, what's up?"
Go ahead. Finish.
No, that's it. I don't know.
Do you think that they should do? Because I know NWA is thinking of doing this. Do you think they should do like a 1 hour of just a woman show? That way we know who's there.
I don't think Vince will do it.
I know Vince won't do it, but do you think?
I mean, I don't necessarily know. With the woman roster they have, I like the Evolution pay-per-views.
One.
Yeah, sorry. Well, they're talking about doing one this year, so we'll see.
They're thinking of doing Queen of the Ring, which I'm down for. Which Charlotte's going to win, because if she doesn't win, there goes her whole gimmick.
But no, I would like to see it. Honestly, WWE probably has one of the better women's rosters. It's better than AEW's, I feel, as of right now.
Right now.
But
Ring of Honor is not that bad. It's getting there. It's rebuilding.
Yeah, I don't watch Ring of Honor, so I really can't comment. But not AEW, but NWA Power they're slowly coming out with women. I got to start watching that. Impact has some pretty awesome women too. But as of right now, I think WWE takes the cake with the amount of women that are already built to be like champions. Just they're not using them properly. And then when you have two of those women miss house shows,
Yeah,
you know,
we're gonna
we'll
talk
see.
about that.
We'll definitely talk about that. But yeah, Charlotte wins. I don't care about the other two winning the title or getting the title back. I don't know. This to me has been redone, rehashed. It's basically WrestleMania event with Nikki crossing it.
Exactly.
Maybe give me a stipulation into the match where I would at least be a little bit more excited. But no bueno. So Flair wins it, but I'm not caring for this.
Oh, wait, I'm back.
Oh yeah, let's not do that again.
Okay. This I see.
This is the kickoff show.
You think again?
Again.
I see the way I see this. I see Dominic betraying his dad.
Not against the Usos, though. Because if you get Dominic to betray his dad, then automatically you would get that assumption that Dominic is joining the bloodline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be against the Usos necessarily. If they wanted him to betray his dad, they should have done it when they were champions. To make it that much more impactful, I feel. I would like to see that because this is going nowhere.
I understand what you're saying, but lately, like Ray's giving a lot of pressure to Dominic how to win or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I see like Dominic just like, you know what, I'm fed up of your opinions and I'll chop.
I don't think Dominic can do anything alone though. He would have to.
No, but.
Oh, I mean, that's it. If he's going to betray someone, though, it has to be Ray facing someone. Dominic comes in, betrays, and then joins that person. So I don't see it happening in this tag match yet because he's not joining the bloodline. You know, that's not happening. No. Yeah. I don't know. There's talk about Naomi joining the bloodline. Maybe it happens here, but that would be kind of a waste to happen on a kickoff because this match is definitely happening on a kickoff. So Usos retaining. I don't see. I rather see the bloodline have all the titles than father son retain get the championships back. Like this is pointless to me. You know.
You took everything I said, so there's no point.
Yeah. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's all good. We think alike.
That's it.
This is. I don't know how I feel about this.
At least they're using Damian Priest on a pay-per-view.
And I think Priest is going to win the title.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. That's a fair statement. Sheamus had it for a while. No one really cares about it.
Sheamus doesn't need it, though.
He doesn't. He's good. He's good on the mic. He's already a cocky prick. He doesn't need the title.
No. But I thought Ricochet was going to be a part of this match for some reason. I don't know why.
Ricochet should be a part of every match. That's why you thought that. Because Ricochet is phenomenal.
and they're not using him.
Dude, they're not using him. They're not using Tozawa. Like, for me, I'm a big Tozawa guy. I know everyone's like, why? But, dude, I loved him in NXT. I loved him on 205. Mm-hmm. Tozawa is phenomenal talent for me, and I just gave up on them ever using anything with Tozawa in the main roster aside from the 24/7 championship. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, give it to Damian. Again, this could have been another match that had a stipulation. There's literally no stipulations on this pay-per-view, which I guess is good considering you had a bunch of stipulation pay-per-views beforehand with Hell in a Cell and What a Money in the Bank. But, I mean, it's also very lackluster.
Yeah. I was going to say something and I lost my thought.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Do you think it's going to be a long match? Or do you think it's going to be like a 5-10 minute thing?
I mean,
because I don't see this going like 15-20.
That's it. What happened with Ricochet and Sheamus though? They just kind of stopped that, or was there an ending to that?
Just stopped.
Damn.
That's why I thought that they stopped it because of Priest, but then Ricochet is gonna say, I want to be a part of the picture. So I thought it was gonna be a 3-way. That's why I thought it was gonna be a 3-way. And then
would have been a better match.
And then I thought, okay, maybe they're gonna do something with Ricochet and Morrison because those two were going
fire. Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, maybe it's gonna be a 4-way, and then Miz is gonna betray Morris because with all that. But what do we know?
Dude, WWE doesn't know what they're going to do yet, probably. They're still thinking about it. Vince is going to come in. Oh, no, that's not good, S-word. Let me change it up, So how can we know when they don't know? So who knows? They could literally say, hey, Ricochet is in the match. Here's what happened on WWE Live or whatever. You know what I mean? So who knows? But certainly would have been a better match if Ricochet was involved or even if it was a 4-way. Why isn't Morrison on the card? Why are they not doing anything with Morrison and The Miz and maybe doing a feud between there?
Like what I was saying.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect.
But at least kudos to Damian. Finally gets his, at this rate, how big is the U.S. Championship? But whatever, man. At least it would look good on you. It would give you more TV time. You would at least have a reason to be on Raw every week. Yeah. Sheamus doesn't need it. Sheamus can go do whatever, so.
Yep. I'm pumped for this. I'm really pumped.
Okay.
You're not.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm meh. Like, I like RK Bro.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I don't think I've cared for the tag team division in a very long time. Oh. And I don't think RK Bro is going to be the one to... I love Riddle. Riddle's a phenomenal talent. Randy Orton, whatever, legend, cool, but...
You're not a Randy guy? I'm a Randy guy.
You're a Randy guy? Okay.
I'm a Randy guy.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's good at what he does. It's just so generic to me now. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
He's just like he's kind of the same old, right? Which I guess he has great work ethic. There's not, I don't know. It's just maybe it's a me thing. Maybe I'm just he's not a tag team guy either, though, right?
AJ is not a tag team guy, and
that's it. There's no tag team people in this card. You know what I mean?
No tag team guys in the company, basically.
That's it. Like you mesh up two people together. Yeah. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if they're going to win the titles or if Randy's going to turn on Riddle again. That's my only thing. Because I much rather see Randy face Riddle next pay-per-view. That be a thing.
What I think is going to happen, I think Randy's going to betray Riddle, but I also think they're going to win the tag team titles.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be like we won the titles, and then after the match, RKO. How are these two people going to get along?
I don't know if you remember, like when Austin was tag team partners with Shawn. Like they were tag teams, but they hated each other, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna be something like that because I think they want to put AJ in back in the singles competition.
Yeah, good move.
Because AJ, as a tag team, they're not really doing much with him, and Omos could leave. I really don't give.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they thought putting Omos. I guess they were doing the whole HBK Diesel thing with AJ and Omos, but no, definitely didn't work.
So yeah, I hope the Randy Riddle thing works out. But
I mean, hey, even as a tag team, we'll see. I guess give them the titles, see what they do with it. Because having it on, just get AJ out of this. Let AJ make this be the Shawn Michaels versus Diesel moment. AJ gets mad at Omos, slaps him. Omos gets angry. AJ's all scared. Maybe AJ has a faction though or something, and then they go beat up on Omos. But almost a DX scenario kind of thing. I don't know, but I guess give it to Riddle and Randy, see what happens there. I don't know. I don't care for this match.
There's a lot of matches you don't give a rat's ass.
Dude, it's you have. I mean, I liked RK Bro at first; they were cool, but then it just got stale to me. Especially Randy left and then comes back. Like, I don't know. They're both phenomenal stars. I just prefer them in singles competition.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
all three of them are good singles.
Yeah,
What's gonna
exactly.
be- Yeah. So it's
You
gonna
know,
be.
so
We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Well, I'm not gonna see what's gonna happen because I'm gonna be somewhere else. God damn it! But you're gonna let me know what's gonna be happening with.
I'll keep you posted. I'll
I'll have my phone nearby.
That's it.
Find Wi-Fi and go like the network.
Exactly.
This is gonna steal the show. I said it before it even was on. I go, when this happens, it's gonna steal the show. This to me is the second main event. To me personally.
I'd agree with that. I'm not a huge fan of Edge.
If my wife heard you would like come right here.
What the hell? She get new friends. Yeah, no, look, I'm not a fan of Edge. I am a huge fan of Seth Rollins. I'm not a fan of Seth Rollins' character.
Sorry? You're not a?
I'm not a fan of his character right now, his gimmick.
Okay. Yeah.
I liked it at first. Want him to go back to the legit burn it down Rollins.
I agree.
Old school dark Edge, kind of cool. We saw the whole Brood thing on SmackDown.
I was like, wow.
Kind of cool, whatever. All right, I'm down for that.
People that know what that means, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, Seth Rollins was carry for a day. You know what I mean? Got the whole blood splattered on him there. So, yeah, it should be a fun match, though. I mean, they both can go. We see Edge. Edge has good work ethic. Seth Rollins, obviously, is phenomenal. He just doesn't do nearly as much as he would when he was face. But yeah, I'd agree. This might even be the main event for me.
Really?
Wow. Cena, Roman, I guess whatever. That's just screams main event no matter what.
We're gonna go there, but they said that the Cena Roman is the biggest main event in SummerSlam history. Okay, you're pushing it, buddy.
You had Cena Brock, Cena Rock. I don't know if that was in SummerSlam.
Get Hogan and Macho Man. Hello.
Okay, yeah, no, Vince. WWE fans aren't old enough; they don't remember. You know what I mean? That's Vince, so they're gonna obviously, at least in current history, the last 15 years,
like Mankind and Cactus Jack and Triple H.
Yeah, I said 15 years. That's not 15 years ago.
Oh. We're that old.
Yeah, that's it. Still remember it like it's yesterday, though.
Yeah. Who do you think is gonna win this? Tough.
I don't know,
because they can't make Edge lose again. He lost 3 of them already.
That's it, and I guess Seth can lose. Seth, whatever. He's a bad guy. Whatever. Edge is coming out, just going to bring the darkness and whatever. Unless Seth brings someone in. But I don't know.
From Edge's past or in general?
From Edge's past, maybe, or something. I don't know. Who was the one that broke Edge's neck? It was Randy, right? So it won't be Randy.
No.
I don't know, but I'm excited for this match. This match is going to be fun. Either way, but no matter what happens, I feel like it's going to be at least a 4-star match.
4-star only.
5-star. I'm very critical, so I'm giving it a 4-star. Or if you want to find a 4.5 or something, maybe not 4.5 star. Gonna be a good match though. Hey, the other matches were like 2 stars, bro. So 1 star maybe.
Hey, Casey's writing comments, man. I'm just noticing now.
Oh Jesus, one job. And are you able to put them on the thing?
I don't know. Wait, I'm trying to see. We'll be back. You don't see nothing, huh?
I see the comments, but you would have to click them. If you go to the comments.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how you do it. It only says Facebook user because you technically would need to what's going on, boys? Yes, so kind of keep focus on that because poor Casey's been chatting and we haven't been showing his comments.
Sorry, Casey.
Yeah, so sorry, buddy. But you're not gonna notice that until you've forgotten what you said. Okay, that's his last comment.
Now it's lol.
Lol. Okay, perfect.
I didn't know we
Yes.
could do that. I'm learning.
So so that's it. Jonathan's learning. Now you can be part of the conversation. Deeply apologize.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Please, by all means, join the chat, talk with us, let us know what you think. This is also very controversial because we're all in the wrestling pool. So
True.
now we're all gonna know what we're all thinking. So
It's okay. It's all good.
it's all fun. It's hey, anyone could change their mind anyways. I could say something
Until
here.
6 p.m. people. For those who are on the pool, don't do 6:05 like Stephanie that we love.
Yeah, that's it. Steph, one job. You gotta get on it. Or you did. You totally forgot. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, nah, man. Sorry. I cut Steph off at a certain time. I have to cut you off. It has to be fair for everyone.
Which is fair.
That's it. I know.
No favorites and there's no favorites.
No favorites. No, that's it. I only favor myself, but even then, I screw myself over, and I still want to be fair. Yeah, Goldberg, Lashley. Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, what did I just do? I just okay.
You fucked up. You fucked up. Yeah. Who's next?
They should be fixed now. Show. Oh, there his face.
There we go. Nice. Nice.
Okay.
I thought that was just a free version thing. That's awesome. Okay.
I don't know. I'm learning.
No, that's it. Because I didn't think that was available on the free version. We have the paid version, so I just assumed that was a pay thing.
Because no, I'm not paying nothing.
No, that's it. Exactly.
Because it's my wife that uses this for her stuff, and she tells me you can't see the people's stuff, the messages. I'm like, okay, but technically you could. Maybe they updated something. My wife doesn't know. Okay. Yeah. Where do you want to go with this? Okay. I don't know if you saw. Go for it.
This is Goldberg. Goldberg only has 2 matches a year. Okay, so right off the bat, Goldberg's not winning. This is not something Goldberg is going to be doing for a long period of time. Lashley has to win. It doesn't make any sense for Lashley to not beat Goldberg. McIntyre beat Goldberg, so why wouldn't Lashley beat Goldberg and Lashley beat McIntyre? You know, so if we're going along those stream of thoughts, you know, that's what has to happen. Does Lashley beat Goldberg faster than McIntyre beat Goldberg? I think maybe that's what they'll have to do. We'll see. This match isn't going to be good. Goldberg can't go for it long anyways, so it's going to be a quick match. And yeah, that's it. Lashley wins, and this should be on the kickoff, but I know it's not going to be. So, you know.
The way, I don't know if you saw the last conversation I had with my friend Costa on live, but this is how I see this going, because Goldberg has two more matches in his contract, including this one. So he has this one and he has another match. Right? Well,
right.
So I see Goldberg winning. As much as I don't want this to happen.
But didn't he have a match at Mania or something? Wasn't that his 2 matches a year?
No, he has this one and he has another one in his contract left.
Yeah, but it's 2 matches a year on his contract. It should be kicked off the show. That too. That's a valid point, Casey.
Yeah.
But I understood it that he has 2 matches a year, and that's it. That's his contract. He has a contract every year, 2 matches a year, and that's it. You get paid this amount of money.
What I understood is that he has 2 matches left in his contract.
Oh no. Why? I don't like your understanding. That means we're going to see more of Goldberg. Damn it.
Which the way I see it is that Goldberg wins against Lashley, and the second match he loses it against Lashley.
Oh, I've seen this twice? I won't even want to see this once. Oh man. You think his kid's gonna get involved? Is his kid gonna be a wrestler or whatever? Probably.
Please don't say that.
This kid's gonna get involved. What are you talking about? Why would he invite him into the ring and then MVP say something about him, and then it's gonna be a whole Dominic Mysterio thing again. Ugh.
We're recycling everything.
They just that's it. They don't know. They're not creative. Creative isn't creative. Like Molly Holly, you're a producer now. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm not.
It's not Molly Holly's fault. This is not Molly Holly's fault.
I am not sexist, not at all.
But you're sexist.
No. Even if we don't know what Molly is thinking or how she works, even if Molly had a good idea for this, do you think Vince will take it? That's why I was going with it.
No, that's it. I mean, unless he switched it to his idea. Oh, thanks, Molly, and then he randomly comes out 2 minutes later. Hey, I thought of this. Yeah. I mean, look, this is Molly. Probably doesn't even have anything to do with this match. There's a producer for each segment, right? So she might not even have anything to do with this. But kudos to her for getting that job. At least she's still sticking with the company backstage, and being a producer. Goldberg, I only have 2 more matches in my deal here, so we'll see what happens. Thank you, good sir, for looking that up. So, God damn it, you might be right. He's probably beating Lashley, unless they want to save that other match for something else. Something bigger for Saudi Arabia, because I don't think this is going to be. Maybe, I don't know. They might maybe save it for Saudi Arabia if they end up going this year.
Oh, they're going in October, technically.
Oh, it's official? Okay.
Technically, the final of they're doing the King of the Ring.
Okay.
The finals down there.
Oh, okay. Is COVID not a thing there? What's going on? In Saudi Arabia, we don't have COVID. It's not a thing. It's okay, sure. I don't know why they would, but Vince only cares about money, and I think if he doesn't go,
the ring. See, that's what we spoke about before.
And Queen of the Ring. Okay. So yeah, I mean, for sure. So Goldberg's going to be in that. So that's going to be one of his Saudi Arabia things. It's not going to be the King of the Ring. He's not going to be the freaking King of the Ring.
I hope not.
Who's next? This crown on my head.
It's going to be Corbin. I guess.
I kind of like the Corbin gimmick, but at the same time, they're going nowhere with it. He does good at everything he gets, but what he gets is so mediocre, it doesn't give him anything else. It doesn't. So we'll see. But yeah, I guess Goldberg wins if he has 2 more matches. He has 2 more matches in his contract, so it doesn't mean they have to waste the 2 matches this year, right?
Casey?
Yeah, Casey. By all means, bro.
I don't know.
Which, by the way, guys, we're also going to be doing a Summer Slam kind of award show, best and worsts, on Sunday over at Raw and Order WBU. So if you're up, it's a little late. If you're up on Sunday night, after, I guess, NXT TakeOver, we'll be doing the Summer Slam and TakeOver rundown, as well as the award show, stuff like that. So should be good there.
We'll pull the link in our group.
Yeah, cool. No worries there. I'll set that up. Yeah, but I mean, whenever, this match hopefully is quick, like the McIntyre Goldberg match was, because not down. 2 more matches on his deal. So I guess 2 more matches whenever he wants. So.
Okay, before we go to this match, because I guess I skipped it.
Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, I guess I didn't put it because I wasn't sure. I was gonna say, they said that match is gonna be a last minute decision.
Well, they brought it up on SmackDown, right? So I mean, I feel like they're gonna have to do it. I don't see Vince just scrapping it now. Why talk about it on SmackDown if you're unsure, if you're still going to scrap it? You promoted it on Raw. I don't know what happened there with them missing the house shows. I don't know if it was just a traveling situation and they were traveling together. but it's not a COVID thing, right? They were both on SmackDown. It's not a COVID thing, so at least thank God for that. Yeah, I don't know that they would have to have that match, man. Like, I know we've seen it, but I'm still entertained by these two women going at it. So by all means, give me more. You know, I think Sasha takes it though now.
Yeah, 100%.
Because now it's Sasha's time to shine with a crowd, with being the champion. She hasn't had the title with a crowd, so I honestly don't mind. You know, whether Bianca retains it or Sasha gets it, either or I'm good with, but whatever. Give it to Sasha. Sasha can hold the title, no problem. Maybe my picks might be different perhaps, but I see Sasha perhaps taking it. She's a heel now. That backstabber when she backstabbed Bianca 2 weeks ago was phenomenal. So yeah, give it to Sasha. Why not? Again, another thing that would have been cool, maybe in like a stipulation.
Double turn, maybe. What are we talking here, Case?
Double turn in terms of, yeah, I don't know. I guess Bianca turning heel. Then I don't know what that would mean.
So that means
Bianca turning heel, Sasha turning face, perhaps. Got to be a little bit more informative there, good sir. Double turn can mean so much things. Bianca turn heel, Sasha face. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Omaha. Omaha.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird for them to do that 2 weeks in. But I mean, I would still kind of be down with it. I've never seen Bianca heel, so that would be kind of interesting.
Thank you for the dictionary,
That's
sir.
not what double turn usually means. Yeah, that's valid. It's a valid point.
In WTN, we talk wrestling, but we also learn.
Yeah, we learn words. We learn what double turns mean, and about what horrible booking means, and we learn a little bit of everything, guys. We're all here to learn because knowledge is power.
Yes.
But yeah, what do you think? So you just for the Bianca Sasha?
Sasha, I think Sasha wins. I don't know about the double turn because I think Bianca is she's really a baby face at this moment. She's really. I'm getting annoyed of her, to be honest with you, with her little beneath her tail. But
that's her hair, by the way.
That's her hair?
That's legit her hair. Her hair goes down to her calf when it's not braided.
Isn't that heavy?
Well, it is what it is, but she's had that hair for quite a while, so that's all her hair.
Well, God bless her.
Just so you know. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I think Bianca wins. And sorry, I think Belair Banks wins, sorry.
Okay, Banks wins. Okay.
Banks wins, but I don't know about the double turn. It could happen, but I don't know.
That's fair. So we'll see.
To the main event.
So I guess there's 3 good matches then, I guess. No. Seth, Edge, Bianca, Sasha, and this. So not too bad. We have 7. 3 out of 7 are decent, so.
Roman and Cena, I think it's going to be good because Paul Heyman is in it. And Paul Heyman is a genius. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. Always has been since I know about Paul Heyman. But
what do you mean? Because Paul Heyman's in it?
Because
he produces the match.
He does most of Roman stuff now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just thought he was an on-air personality, and that's it.
He produces his matches. He helps him with his promos. He helped him with his gimmick because Paul goes way back with his Roman's family, so he knows how that culture works.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so. It's a Paul Heyman thing. And
Roman's a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah. So Paul also knows how John Cena works because with Brock and all that.
Mm.
But who's gonna win? I thought Cena was gonna win it. That's what I thought. Until yesterday.
Right.
Now I have I want to say Cena, but I don't know. I'm confused. My decision is in jeopardy. You?
Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, I mean, they did a good job with this. They did a good job to confuse the fans a little bit because everyone originally thought, okay, Roman's winning, Cena's going to go back to movies. Cena brought that up and was like, oh, okay, but no, I'm here to embarrass you. I'm here to humble you and whatever have you. And then Roman, but we still thought, okay, bro, Roman is winning. And then, but then we also maybe thought Cena was going to win. Just to kind of do the 17th championship, right? So he can beat the record because they kept talking about that. That's what Cena's here for. That's what he wants to do. Okay, they can do a one-off and then he can face Roman again next month. Cena loses due to interference. It'll be fun if it was Brock. Oh, snap. I could very
I don't
well
know if it's going to be Brock with his ponytail.
Yeah, that could very well be a thing, though. That would be...
And that's another story with Paul Heyman. Where does Paul Heyman go with that? Does he stay with Roman? Does he go back to Brock?
I think that's the perfect storyline to tell right there. Paul Heyman would. Oh, Paul Heyman, I could see definitely writing something into that. So that would be cool. I think that makes sense. He has history with both men.
What's next?
That would be fun.
What's next pay-per-view?
Didn't you say King of the Ring was? No, that's November, right?
That's not a pay-per-view.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Because they're doing the pay-per-view. They're doing the King of the Ring between Raw and SmackDown, and they're going to end at Saudi Arabia.
Did Casey already respond yet?
No.
Pay-per-view WWE 2021. Next pay-per-view is Hell in a Cell.
No one will win this match. So that means, well, technically, if no one wins, well, someone wrote that. Who wrote that?
Well, I mean, no one will win this much, but he meant match. Yeah.
Who's speaking, sir?
Well, I mean,
that's
weird how it does that. Yeah. Does it actually tell you on the other side? No.
Yeah, I have to look at my phone.
Okay.
Hamza? Is that? Yeah, Hamza.
Okay, fair enough. No one. I don't know if they do the no one will win the match. It doesn't end it because Cena has to either be defeated, demolished, or he has to be humbled, or he has to humble Roman. It has to end. And if Brock comes in, maybe we get a triple threat for the next pay-per-view. So maybe that's how they do it, where the match, no one wins the match. So Roman doesn't have to leave. Cena maybe is like, dude, I'm down for Hell in a Cell. Let's do it.
Doesn't matter if we win, we lose.
That's valid. That's valid.
What do you mean by okay, I just got it. Slow over here.
Yeah, it happens. Still early in the morning here, you know. I don't necessarily look. I like Roman. I think it's time to maybe do something else. Keep in mind, right? We're supposed to see Rocket Survivor Series. So if they start doing the Rock Roman thing, Roman's not going to have the title. That's just going to be a storyline all on its own.
You think so?
Yeah, it's not going to be for the title. That's going to go from Survivor Series onwards until WrestleMania, right? So that doesn't necessarily mean The Rock is going to be there all the time.
No.
Either. I don't know, man.
Now that Case brought the Brock thing, it's just more confusing. Case, you're supposed to help us, not confuse us more.
That's what he does. He loves confusing people. It's like his next job. I just doesn't get paid for it, unfortunately, but he loves doing it.
I never met you, Case, but you're really stressing.
Very stressing. He's a good guy, though. Good guy. It's good. It's good stress. Good stress.
Agent of chaos.
That's it. I'm an agent of chaos. That's valid. He's a detective of chaos as well. Yeah, I don't know. Now with the whole Brock scenario, that really got me into a whirlwind.
Because now, wait. Now that if Brock comes in SummerSlam, then you have Rock in November. So that means Cena will win. right?
Yeah, but then you don't do the Brock Roman storyline.
Well, you do Brock and Cena for the title.
Yeah, but what about the Brock and Raw? That's a great storyline to tell, though. Hey, what does Heyman do? It was a joke. Absolutely, one of them will win. But that's it, because now I really like that. Brock, Roman, Heyman in the middle. What does Heyman do? Maybe Brock faces Roman at the next pay-per-view in Hell in the Cell. Heyman,
and whoever wins gets Paul Heyman.
Or Heyman chooses sides. Heyman can't choose until then, and Heyman screws over Roman, goes back with Brock. Brock faces whoever, and then Roman goes into the Rock feud.
WWE to do.
Well, that's it. We don't know, but I mean, that's the most basic way you can do it, though, right? And if Heyman has control of this storyline, that's how you can do it. And then if I don't know, what's Brock's contract? Is it a one-off? Is it a 5-match thing?
Does he have a?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It could have been signed though, and we just don't know about it.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know, so many what ifs. But I think this match will just be fun with the crowd being there. I think it's going to add to it a lot. What if Brock coming in the match?
Hamza?
Yeah, or yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be in the match per se, but if he comes, yes, he might interfere. But I see Brock wrecking everybody, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not just like Brock is going to wreck Roman and thing. Or maybe he might wreck Roman, right? Make Roman lose. Heyman is really shocked. Brock is mad at Heyman. Heyman doesn't know what to do. Asking for forgiveness. Brock also F5s Cena. He puts either, he could do either or. Put Cena over or put Roman over. Get the pin 1, 2, 3. But maybe he would be so pissed he wants to face Roman. Right? This gets Cena out of the picture. Whatever. Cena couldn't do it. It's Brock. Cena injures Cena. Brock injures Cena. Cena's out of the picture. He goes back to Hollywood. They do that one-off for Hell in the Cell. Heyman picks Brock. And then, boom, Roman faces Rock. Roman does the Rock storyline at Survivor Series, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But again, it's WWE, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy really... The guy has to get his autocorrect going there. It's going flimsy on him, but I understood what he meant.
What the reaction of Paul Heyman, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I don't see an A, but I do see the U. So no one have money in the bank. Who is the Money in the Bank winner?
It's probably a Big E. No? It's Big E.
Yeah, you don't need Big E in this title picture, though.
But didn't his briefcase get stolen?
Yeah, that's it. It got stolen by Corbin.
Yeah.
And I don't see Corbin. He goes to the JLB School of Spelling. He doesn't. Oh yeah, I'm typo king. It's horrible. And I sometimes I spend so much time on writing something, and then I send it, and then I'm like, oh my god, how did I mess that up? Very valid. Yeah, I don't see you get Corbin in this though. I don't know how you would do that.
Can't get Corbin in this.
You know what I mean? You just can't. And it's not for Corbin to do, right? He can't cash it in. He's not the Money in the Bank winner.
But we forgot one important thing here, which is Finn.
They didn't hint anything for that at all, though.
But maybe to the point that Finn was supposed to be fighting against Roman, that he makes Cena lose for him to have his Roman. Became silent.
Yeah, but then that means Finn wins at Hell in a Cell.
No, he loses in Hell in a Cell. He still fights with Roman.
So you're saying Roman is going to face The Rock while Roman is still champion?
No, because The Rock is supposed to be at WrestleMania. He's just showing up. Oh yeah, He's gonna show. Yeah.
I mean, they could probably do it though for the title, and Roman beats Rock at WrestleMania, and that's kind of the Rock passing the torch to Roman.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, okay. Roman will raise John Cena's hand as Cena did.
I don't think that's gonna happen. That's what I meant. Because there's like they hate each other.
Yeah, no, they're well, I mean, they also respect each other's little play on words and stuff like that. But you know how it is.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't see. Well, I see Cena doing it though. Cena would do it. Would Roman do it? Halfway through the match, music hits. Look in my eyes. What do you see? Then Balor comes out. They can't. WWE can't technically use Cult of Personality though.
No. So TK bought it.
Yeah, that's it. So TK bought it. So they can't even do that technically. Although that would be genius. But yeah, unless they randomly say something. No, I don't see Balor getting involved, at least in the match directly. I mean, as being put into the match. I guess interference. There's so much though. Maybe the Rock and Roman thing doesn't happen. I don't know, man. Like, because it's so close.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
You just don't know. It's with the title, without the title. It's gonna be at Mania. It's basically gonna be about who's the chief and all that.
No, exactly. But that's why you don't necessarily need the title. But then they can use it and pay a fine. That's true. It's Vince McMahon money. That's valid. But hey man, the ring is COVID.
Yeah, we don't know what that means.
That's valid. This is some random guy, or is one of your friends?
It's a random guy.
It's a random guy. Fair enough.
It's part of the nation.
It's part of the nation. Well, it's not that random. He's part of a nation, the WT Nation. So, thank you, good sir, for commenting. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many ways they can go. I'm just kind of excited to see how they do it, or maybe not so excited because they usually do it wrong. I like that Brock idea, though. That Brock idea does sound fun, and Heyman getting in the middle of that could be a fun little storyline, and a storyline that's been a long time in the making too, right? Since like 2004. So, yeah, I'm excited. Roman wins.
I don't know. Okay, if I have to choose, I'm gonna say Cena. Final answer.
Is it possibly because we can't see him, so Roman will have no one to? I hope to all safe and sound around the world. God bless. Yeah. I don't know. This can go honestly either way, because at the end of the day, if Roman loses the match and he has to leave, they can always make him come back somehow. You know what I mean? There's always a loophole that Heyman could find. So we'll see. This match is probably the most unpredictable in a weird way, it seems. So
more because of Casey's fault.
Yeah, I blame Casey. That's a valid point, though. We've been hearing the rumors for Brock for SummerSlam, though, so that does make sense. And WWE needs to do something big. They've tried to get so many people at SummerSlam. They tried to get Shaquille O'Neal to come and do something. He declined. Mike Tyson. They tried to get Cardi B. Cardi B's pregnant.
Thank you.
They tried to get a bunch of people. So with all these people rejecting, they probably decided to pull out the guns and reel into it. And having Brock there would be a nice little surprise. Becky finally showing up would be awesome. They got to do something. This is SummerSlam here. And if you want to go one up on what AEW did, although you're not competition, as Nick Khan would say,
please.
You would have to.
I'm sorry. It's competition. And right now, AEW is really
Well, look, but I get what they're saying though, because for us, yes, it's a competition thing. But when you're in the company, technically, you shouldn't be necessarily. You obviously know what the other side is doing, but you're not reeling into it. They're doing. You know what I mean? You kind of have to focus and do your own thing. Otherwise, you're going to lose sight of what's kind of happening and going on, and you're going to get conned into it being competition. You know, Vince.
He has to leave.
Yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Vince likes the money too much. Triple H is not his right-hand man anymore. Nick Khan is only a business dude.
He's not no more? It's official?
Well, I mean, he's no longer going to be taking NXT, right? Vince is taking control of NXT now.
Yeah.
So Vince has no faith in Triple H. Even when Vince leaves, I don't think Triple H is taking over the company. It's not going to be Shane. It's not going to be Steph. It's going to be like they're either just going to sell it like that. I think that's what Vince is gearing more towards too. I don't think he wants to give it to anybody. I think he just wants to reap the benefits from it, and that's it. Just sell it off.
Okay, but they're not. He wouldn't do that without making sure that the families.
Oh, no, for sure. But I mean, he'll probably say, hey, guys, sell your shares now. Steph sells his shares. Triple H sells his shares, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to get money from it, for sure. It's just they won't be taking over the WWE kind of thing.
If that's the case, can't they just... Let's say they sell their shares. Can't they just buy NXT from that share?
No, it's a WWE product. NXT is not a share. It's not like a different type of share. Yeah. You're buying just WWE shares, right?
You just buy the NXT part.
There's no NXT part. It's if you're 51%, you own Raw, SmackDown.
Okay, it's a bundle.
NXT. Yeah. Well, it's not a brand. WWE is WWE, right? Android. If you get an Android phone, whether it's this or Samsung phone, whether it's the Galaxy
I get it.
or the other ones, it's the same shit. You're just buying the shares and hoping that they sell better phones and you get more money out of it. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what Vince is thinking. I don't think Vince knows what he's thinking half the time. They would have to negotiate a specific sale of NXT units. I don't think, but it's just WWE. There's no NXT units, I don't think. It's not it's just WWE shares.
Triple H basically created NXT in his own vision. So if Vince wants to sell WWE, he could tell, listen, Pop, you want to sell, fine, but give me NXT. Like, make a special deal.
Yes. Specifically buying NXT from, yes. Okay, yeah, you can definitely set that up. But as I think a shareholder perspective.
No, I'm not saying about in general. You buy the name, you buy everything that comes with it. You buy the contracts with it. You buy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's possible. For sure.
Because they say that it was Triple H's fault that NXT lost. I disagree with that.
Yeah, totally disagree with that. But Vince doesn't care. He's looking at the failure of facing AEW. He's looking at the failure of
understood.
He's looking at the failure of the stars coming up, how they have to retrain the superstars because they're too indie-like. There was a thing about him blaming that it was too dark. NXT would look too dark, so they're going to renovate the center and make it more lights and whatever. I guess like a full-fledged production now. I had no problem with how NXT looked, but that was the whole point. You were making it look like an indie show. You know what I mean? You were making it look a bit dark and so on and whatever. So Vince is going to just take control of it now, and it's going to be another Raw SmackDown bonanza, so.
John Cena came to give the yes, we know, but
yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, exactly. You gave them a push for that, and whatever. He has no one. It's sad that you have to kind of depend on your old school wrestlers though to come back and help you out.
Because you know what I mean. They have no one to give them.
And
What?
And I think that's what it boils down to, though, right? When was the last big OVW class? It was the class of Cena, Lesnar, Batista, Orton. You know,
Benjamin.
Well, Benjamin, they really didn't do anything too crazy with, but that was really the last class. And then I guess, the women's revolution there, the Flair, Becky thing, but that wasn't OVW. That was an NXT thing. Aside from that, though, that's, I think, how Vince is thinking. Like, well, the last superstar we really ever got out of NXT was Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
But they're not doing nothing with Kevin Owens.
But they're not. But that's it. So he doesn't even consider. If anything, he considers Roman and Seth as probably the last, or I guess Becky and Belair as the last superstars.
But you could do something with Kevin.
No, but to him it's done. To him it's done. I gave him the world title. He didn't really click on. I don't know. It's Vince though. I don't know what he's thinking, right? I don't know how he's thinking about that. But it's just that's it. He doesn't want to make him a star though, right? It was kind of like the CM Punk situation. The fans loved CM Punk when he was there. But Vince didn't want to make him the next Cena.
He didn't want
to do it. Yeah.
Which he has.
And it's because he's too small.
But
right?
Stupid.
It's just what it is. KO is too big. KO is not muscular enough. He's a big guy. He can flip-de-do, but Vince doesn't like flip-de-do guys. Look at how Ricochet's doing. Look at how I don't know any more flip-de-do guys for some reason. But yeah, he doesn't like flip-de-do guys. So the moment you do a moonsault, you're not going to be in the WWE title. Look at Finn Balor, and he's not even flip-de-do.
Okay, but if even Vince doesn't like small guys, what about what happened to Brett and Shawn and Bob Backlund?
Different kind of era. You're talking about Vince being 30 years younger. His mentality probably has changed too. At the end of the day, it's marketability. He doesn't necessarily care about the wrestling. He's more of a business guy. Excuse me. So in reality, your look, your slogan, your gimmick, how am I going to sell shirts with you? How does the crowd react to you? He has to like everything about it. So he's looking at it as dollar signs. For him, CM Punk, sure, people were behind him, but he wasn't big enough. I don't see him selling a heck of a lot of shirts kind of thing. You know what I mean? But the problem is you're not going to always get a crazy Austin, a Rock, a Cena. I'm not putting Roman in that category. I'm sorry. Roman wants to put himself in that category. He's doing amazing. I am not putting him in the Cenas, Rocks, and Austins. No, not doing it. But it's hard to create someone like that. But the problem is Vince just doesn't give people opportunity or long enough opportunities to do
you
that.
Want something like, let's go now.
That's it.
He doesn't want to let it rise itself. Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens. I really don't know. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say Roman. And that's it. That's your SummerSlam card.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'm glad it starts at 8, I guess. Just because I finish work at 9, so I can at least watch a bit of it. But as long as I don't know anymore, man. Like they've been finishing at 10:30 now and stuff like that. So
I think it's 3 hours since Saturday.
It's I don't know. It just the WWE pay-per-views in general. It's 7 matches, right? So that could be a while, unless a few of them are just little duds. That Eva Marie match might not be long. You know what I mean? The Sheamus match might not be long. So It could very well probably finish at like 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Short. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Vegas wants it short. Okay, so and shockingly, we heard all those rumors that it wasn't going to be in Vegas for a bit because of the restrictions, but at least it's still happening. So, probably 2 hours then if Vegas wants it short.
Maybe if it's 2 hours, it's going to be I don't think the matches are going to we're not going to get the matches that we want then, because it'd be like a 15-20 minute match then.
Oh, but I mean, that's fine. I don't need Eva Marie to do much. I don't need the tag match to do much either. I don't need, you know what I mean? The only matches that are going to be long, that are going to be 15, 20 minutes is Sasha, Belair, Cena, Roman, and
the matches we care.
The matches we care about, exactly. The other match, the tag match isn't going to be long either. You know what I mean? That's going to be maybe an 8-minute match. So,
and then the pre-time and the entrances and all that too, huh? Especially Roman's entrance is at least 3 minutes.
No, it's going to be 10:30. It's going to be 10:30. It's going to be, they want it short, but how short can you make it? They'll be until 10:30. They've worked with that, even with the Cena, Edge, Bryan, and Roman match. With that, they still ended up finishing at 10:30, and that match was hella long, but freaking awesome. So we'll see how it gets done. But either way,
we'll see.
And then I don't know. It's SummerSlam. What can I tell you?
Before we close, you have anything to post, or you want to?
Yeah, I mean, look.
Go ahead. The screen is yours.
The screen is mine. Fair enough. No, fair. No, man. I have nothing to share or anything like that. I'm not going to share anything. But just in terms of, obviously we're doing this Wrestling Talk Now thing. We have Raw and Order. We do a little Raw and Order stuff. It's basically booking crimes and fantasy booking there. Post links. I also have a podcast called Real Talk Radio. Haven't really been doing much with it at the moment, but it's more kind of movie reviews, TV shows, entertainment, sort of ordeal. I look to be getting back into that. Kind of been more wrestling oriented. I blame AEW for getting me back into wrestling. So that's it. It's just, I do a little bit of everything. I like to keep things interesting. So you can follow me at JLB420 on Twitter, at Real Talk Radio 8. Twitter as well is the brand, so to speak. There you go. As Casey mentioned, at Raw and Order WBU on Facebook and YouTube. The stream is on Sundays at and Tuesdays at 10:30, which is 11:30 Eastern.
We're gonna put the link for everything we're talking about.
We'll definitely put the links down in the doobly doos for sure. And then kind of, that's kind of it. Anchor.fm/RTR. I really got to kick myself in the keister and start getting some more episodes up for Real Talk Radio. But yeah, just kind of dabbing in a whole bunch of things, good sir. And if you want to just follow, just at JLB420, and we'll take it from there. And I'll take you on my the ride of JLB, if you will, sort of speak. So,
okay.
So that's it. It's the cult of personality, I guess, kind of week. And that's it. Take it off, good sir. Send us off.
I want to thank you and Casey and whoever came down to enter the conversation.
The WTN Nation, yeah, for sure.
And hopefully we're gonna do this again. We're probably gonna do this for All Out.
Nope, that's a Sunday. That works for me. I don't work.
Yeah,
so I'm down.
We're gonna do that, and we'll talk online, and we're gonna post stuff wherever we get as fast as possible. And Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, that's where we are. And
at WTN Wrestling, we're for now we're very on point with posting stuff. So by all means, please join in on the conversation of you want to talk with us. We're very friendly. Talk. You got some scoops that we don't got. Please let us know.
you want to come on live with us, let us know.
Yeah,
The more the merrier.
More the merrier. There's a whole nation out there, and WTN Nation is just getting bigger. So, this was a good time, man. Especially the hangover from CM Punk.
Yeah,
definitely had to get it all out there. What was going on? People got free ice cream bars. CM Punk finally has ice cream bars.
That's a lot of ice cream, man.
Yeah, that's it. Straight up. It's what a weekend. What a weekend, and it's just begun with 2 more pay-per-views happening. So
SummerSlam today at 8, tomorrow NXT 36, which is
Joe versus Cross, baby. That should be an amazing match.
And we'll talk soon.
And yeah, that's it. We'll talk soon. Will you send it off, good sir? It's your thing.
Okay, well, no, if you had to add something, we add.
No. I mean, you just got to do a nice little send out outro. You know what I mean? I don't know. No, you don't got one? All right, guys. I'll take over then. We'll certainly catch you on the next one. Our next chat is going to be at AEW All Out, which, of course, is September 5th. But feel free to contact us before that. That's when our next live will be with the WTN Nation. Enjoy SummerSlam tonight, as well as NXT TakeOver tomorrow. And if you want, you can certainly listen to Raw and Order WBU for a nice little recap of the show. The links will be in the doobly-doos. But until next time, John, we will catch them later on. Ciao for now.